This is me. I've been doing calisthenics for a while now, and I decided it's time I'm gonna learn how to do planche. Let's see how long it takes. So today is Wednesday, June 14th. It is day one of me seriously trying to get this planche thing. We're just gonna test where we are right now. Okay, after a year of training, this is it. This is where we are right now. Tuck planche is okay, but once I lean forward, it's done. I think I need to work a little bit more on advanced tuck so that this stops happening. It's always fun to test things out at the park, but as you can see from the haircut, it's been a little bit, and I've been in the gym trying to work on actually building some strength, mobility, wrist health, stuff like that. This is kind of what I've been doing. I need to work on the technique. So focusing on protracting my scapula, making it round like that, and then moving my shoulder blades back, and working on those planche leans and pseudo push-ups are like my bread and butter. I'm doing this all the time. At home without bands, this is about all you can do, so I'm adding in some variety by working on tuck planche push-ups, and then also trying to shoot up with my hips back there so that we can work on that advanced tuck. Working with wall assistance is also really helpful, especially for keeping you in that position where your hips are higher than you're used to them. Very important. You cannot forget to look at the pump. Make sure it's in order. Yeah, okay, tricep, good. There, shoulder, good. All right, making sure biceps there. Okay, perfect. All right, we can move on. Use bands. These things are the best. It's the only way I can even get into this position. And we all know you have to be in a position to learn how to do it with less resistance or none. Before we keep going, I have to tell you guys about how to warm up your wrists. Mine were in pain for months until I started doing this, and then some recovery stuff that we're gonna see later. Pay attention. This is really helpful for me. If you want to do calisthenics for a long time, you need to do warm up. Warm up your shoulders with these kinds of band exercises. Especially for planche, you have to warm up your biceps and your shoulders, but then the most important is your wrists. So make sure you're moving them around. You can do these kinds of exercises. Of course, you need to make sure you're leaning forward, so don't put too much pressure on them, but get into that position. Warming them up backwards, forwards. These I really like. These are like finger pulses. They're great for handstand too, just getting your forearms strong and your wrists. You might be wondering why I'm getting in a bath. That seems fine. I don't have ice, but it's cold. This is my apartment budget ice bath. Why am I doing this? That's a good question. There's a couple reasons. First obvious one is recovery. Training for planche is hard. It's hard on your joints, it's hard on your muscles. If I want to continue training every day, I need to focus on recovery, especially on days like today when I am not training. Man, it's cold. There's a couple other reasons to do ice baths. The one that I really like, and that I'm sure most other people do, is that dopamine release. It's hard, you have to really persevere. And especially on a day like today, when I was just feeling so tired and lazy and I didn't want to do anything. And one way to get myself into the mood of hey, let's make today worth it, feel like I actually did something, is to do something like an ice bath, because it doesn't require mental energy. You just fill up the tub and get in, and then you just endure. And physical pain is a lot easier for me to deal with it. Anxiety and stuff. Yeah, I think at this point the cold sort of got to my head. I just kept rambling. I don't even know what I was saying at this point. But I stayed in here for around 5 minutes. That's not a beginner target. Maybe stay in for 1 or 2 at the start, but then once you're more comfortable, yeah, keep it going, stay in. 4:55. I got in at 10 seconds, so I'm gonna dunk my head in at 5, 10. Okay.
Let's go, baby. Feeling good.
After the first 2 weeks, this is the improvement. Not much, but you can definitely see that progress is being made.